Hello everyone, welcome to maths video chapter 12 proportion exercise 12a. So before starting exercise 12a, let me tell you what thing you have to use is, what concept you will be using here is product of extremes is equal to product of means. So if you take this example, you will see that 8 and 16, 8 and 15 are extremes and 16 and 12 are means. Okay, so you can go with this, or we have one more. I have one more suggestion. You can also go by 8 by 16 and 12 upon 15. So you can bring it to lowest factor, lowest term, and then you can find out whether they are in proportion or not. Okay, so first question is, in each of the following check whether or not the given ratios form a proportion. So we have seen that to find whether the given ratios form a proportion or not, what you have to check is whether they are equal or not. Now in this case you have to see that whether these and these ratios are equal or not. Okay, so let me explain you here. So 8 is to 16 and 12 is to 15. So I have told you product of extremes. Find out first product of extremes. Product of extremes is 8 and 15. So 8 15s are 120 and product of means 16 and 12. So 16 12s are 192. So the product of extremes is not equal to product of means. So we say that the given ratio do not form a proportion. Alright. So one more method which I was telling, 8 upon 16 and 12 upon 15. This also 8 is to 16, you know that you can write 8 by 16, and 12 is to 15, you can write 12 by 15. So 4 2s are 4, or 8 1s are 8 2s are 16, and 3 4s are 3 5s are 15. So here you can say 1 by 2 and 4 by 5. Again they are not equal. 1 by 2 and 4 by 5, they are not equal. So we say that the two given ratios do not form a proportion. Question number 2, please do it as a homework. You can go with any method, this method or this method. Okay, both are all right. Now see question number 3. So 12 divided by 3 and 8 divided by 2. The way they are written, you write it in this way. 12 divided by 3, 12 upon 3, and 8 divided by 2, 8 upon 2. So 3 1s are 3 4s are, 2 1s are 2 4s are. 4 and 4 are equal. So the given ratios form a proportion. So 12 divided by 3 and 8 divided by 2, they form proportion. The way it is given, the way you have to write. 12 divided by 3, I can directly also do, children. 3 4s are 12. Okay, so no need of this step also. Directly you can come with this. 12 divided by 3 is 4, 8 divided by 2 is 4. Both are equal. So 12, so this is equal, so the given ratios form a proportion. Question number next example is homework. Same you can use, product of extreme is equal to product of means. And then fifth one is given 15 by 18 and 10 by 12. This is in the question. So 3 5s are 15, 3 6 are 18. So, and here 2 5s are 2 6 are. So 5 upon 6 and 5 upon 6 are equal. So we say that the given ratios form a proportion. If I am very fast, please let me know. Okay. So 7 by 8 and 14 by 16. Okay. Same type of question, only same type of examples, only they are given in different kinds. Okay. So 7 by 8 and 14 is to 16. So 14 upon 16 you can write. So 2 7s are, 2 8s are. I hope you are understanding. 2 7s are and 2 8s are. So 7 by 8 and 7 by 8 are equal. So the given ratios form a proportion. So when a given ratio form a proportion, when they are equal. Alright, so when the two ratios are equal, we say that they are in proportion. So question number 2 will see, find the value of x in each of the following proportions. So x is to 4 is equal to 6 is to 8. So these types of questions are given. You have to find out the value of x. This is something which is new type of question. So please pay attention. Please pay attention and watch video few times to understand this. Okay, this is new concept, because here we deal with the transpose method. Transpose method means shifting of numbers. Okay, we have already done it in plus and minus. Now we are doing with multiplication. To transfer a number or quantity from left hand side to right hand side. LHS means left hand side and RHS means right hand side. So when we shift digit or any quantity from left to right or right to left, that is LHS to RHS or RHS to LHS, we say we are transposing. It's called transposing method. Okay. So x is to 4 is equal to 6 is to 8. Is equal to is given. Means it is clear that they are equal and they are in proportion. Right? So when they are in proportion, we know that product of extremes is equal to product of means. So what is product of extreme? Product of extreme means x multiplied by 8. So this is extreme. First and fourth term are extreme. So x multiplied by 8. Product means multiplication. Is equal to. And product of means. Product of means 4 and 6. You know now which are mean terms. So 4 multiplied by 6. So in this case, I have to find out x here. So what I'll do is I'll keep x here itself in LHS, and I'll transpose this 8 to RHS. Okay. Now here you will see 4 and 6 are already there in RHS. So let them be the way they are in RHS. You can multiply also, no issues. 4 6 are 24 also you can write here. I have written in such way. So you can write 4 6 are 24, but for your, like, you will get confused, so I have kept them as it is. So 4 into 6 as it is I have written, and then this 8 now multiplied by 8 has to be written somewhere here. So how it is written, whether we have to plus it, whether you have to minus it, whether you have to subtract, whether you have to add, what has to be done? So plus, minus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, what should we do? So when it is addition, we minus it. When it is plus, we subtract it. Okay, so when it is multiplication, we divide it. So 4 into 6 divided by 8. So it is, since it is multiplied by 8, it has become divided by 8. Okay. So 4 6 are 24 upon 8, 8 1s are 8 3s are. So x is equal to 3. This is completely new concept for you all. So I am explaining this once again. See, x is equal to 4 into 6 was already there. So 4 6 are, I have done 24. And I told you multiplied by 8 becomes, when it goes to, when it transposes, when it comes from LHS to RHS or RHS to LHS, it becomes division. So divided by 8. So 24 divided by 8, you know it is 3. So you can utilize this method also if you are confused with this method. Okay. So multiplication becomes division, and if it is division, it will become multiplication. Always remember, we'll see it in the next example. All right. So we'll see in the next example. By that time, homework has been given. Please do the homework. Okay, and take care of yourself. Thank you.